And welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we get set for our second game of the night. It's the boys' consolation game tonight here from the Stanberry tournament. It's number 4 seed Albany Warriors against the number 6 seed Stanberry Bulldogs. Like to thank our sponsors: BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winners Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent St. Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany, along with Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, Sublime Formal Wear on the west side of the square in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, the RMI Insurance with locations in Grant City and Stanberry, and RMI Lippincott Insurance in Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, H&B Bank in Stanberry, Fit and Gather on the square in Stanberry, Pineview Manor in Stanberry, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and Stanberry School Districts, and the Printer New Shopper located in Albany. As we get set to take a look at these two teams as they meet for the third time this season, we'll be back with more in just a moment. All part of your pregame tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent St. Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack. Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we get set for this boys' consolation match. Again, I'm Jared Rolvis, joined along with color analyst Mike Atkins, cameraman Brett Williams. Mike, as we kind of mentioned, this is the third meeting between these two teams. They met in the consolation game of the Albany tournament. Albany ended up coming from behind and winning 57-56. They played in their conference game here at Stanberry, and Albany won 61-49. They play here for the third time here, second time in Stanberry for another consolation trophy.
Well, and in that first game in the Albany tournament, Stanberry led just about the whole way
Yes.
in that game, and I think Albany got back tied or maybe took a brief lead in the fourth quarter and then won on basically a last-second shot. I think Dalton Worrell hit a shot. Dalton Worrell hit a shot with maybe 3 or 4 seconds left, and that sealed the deal, 57-56. And then over here in the conference game, the script kind of flipped the other way.
Yeah.
Albany led most of the way. Stanberry made a run back in the third quarter and got back to within 2, and then Albany went ahead and put the game away by 12. And we saw Stanberry girls, Worth County girls last night. Worth County won the first game or first 2 games by low-scoring margins, and Stanberry won in a blowout last night. Now, in fairness, Worth County ended up playing really short-handed by the end of that game, but it was still going to be Stanberry's ball game.
Yes.
I'm not trying to take anything away from them. So Warriors are going to have their hands full, especially if if Stanberry plays the way they did against North Nottoway.
We'll be back. Well, we'll go ahead and turn it over here to public address announcer for tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Remember, tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri.
First, starting lineups for Albany. Number 4, Barrett Worley.
So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. And for Albany, they will wear their road green uniforms, white lettering outlined in black. Stanberry, their home white uniforms with yellow lettering outlined in black. Stanberry will be the Bulldogs on the scoreboard. Albany will be the visitor. And remember, as we tip off our boys' consolation game, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services, 660-726-3396. Chase Palmer and Aiden Graham will do the opening tip-off tonight here, brought to you by Smith Prudential Financial Services. And the opening tip-off won here by the Bulldogs. Jaron Stoll with the basketball top of the key, sends it in the corner here for Schieber.
Warriors will start man-to-man.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, I shouldn't have stepped on
Nope,
your
you're
call.
good. As Schieber takes it, drives right off the glass, in for 2. Worrell up top here for Shea Miller. Passing it to Dalton Worrell, not expecting the pass, stolen away. Schieber takes it, lays it in off glass for 2. A quick 4 points here for Schieber.
It's a bad start for the Warriors.
Chase Palmer gets it across, leaves it up top here for Barrett Worrell. 7:15 left to play here in the opening quarter. Right wing for Dalton Worrell. Barrett Worrell with the basketball. Leaves it off for Palmer. Palmer surveying the defense, sends it in the corner here for Dalton Worrell. Turns the corner. His shot from inside the paint goes off backboard and falls in for 2.
Tell you what, he's been a really good scorer for his size, and he gets most of his shots in the lane around the basket. And gets himself to the foul line, too.
Yes. Groomer's pass inside, stolen away. Jace Palmer gets it across midcourt. He'll find Dalton Worrell again. From the right block this time, puts it in, and it's tied up here at 4 apiece. 4 for Dalton Worrell, 4 for Pack Schieber. Stoll gets this one off for Schieber. Turns the corner, trying to get it to Graham. Stolen away here by Miller. Dalton Worrell with the basketball, spins his way into the paint. He'll be fouled and is going to find himself at the free throw line shooting 2 free throws. Foul is going to go against Parker Ginther. That'll be his first, team's first. Dalton will miss the first free throw off front iron. This is an area where the Warriors can go a little Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, it's feast or famine.
Yes. As Dalton misses them both, as Parker Ginther comes away with the rebound. Stoll with the basketball. He'll have it right wing, sends it up top for Schieber, over to left wing now to Hudson Groomer. Back up top for Stoll, into the corner with it for Schieber. Has it knocked away and stolen away by Dalton Worrell. Gets it now back for Barrett. Miller gets it across here for Engel. Takes it, lays up off glass. Too strong. Rebound made by Dalton Worrell. Gets it back out for Barrett. Barrett finds Shea Miller cutting towards the basket as he puts it up off glass for 2. Warriors take the lead here 6-4. 5:10 still left to play here in the opening quarter. Jaron Stoll baseline.
Good defense by Worrell. And Stoll had nice up and unders.
Yeah.
And just Worrell didn't bite.
Parker Ginther's shot no good as it's short, out of bounds. Checking in here for Stanberry will be Jax Heide along with Jake Holtzclaw. 4:50 left to play here in the opening quarter. 6-4, Warriors with the
out
lead.
Of there. Gonna see a little run and jump.
Shea Miller gets it across here for Engel. Back here to Dalton Worrell up top. Drives, loses it, has it up at the high post, gets it for Miller. He'll take it down to the block, puts it up off glass for 2.
Good job for Shea Miller. Like to see him be a little more offensive-minded around the basket.
He's got 4 quick points here. Not quite halfway into the first quarter of play. Parker Ginther with the basketball up at the top of the key, into the corner to Stoll. Stoll will drive baseline, goes up off glass for 2. Warriors lead 8-6 now, halfway through the opening quarter of play. Barrett Worrell gets it across midcourt. Right wing for Palmer. Finds Dalton Worrell down on the right block, who puts it up off glass. And a timeout going to be called here by Stanberry. We're back after this Petty John Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day.
10-6, Warriors with the lead halfway through the opening quarter of play. It'll be Stanberry basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Jaron Stoll to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. Leaves it off for Schieber, trying to turn the corner. Dalton Worrell kind of held him off for there. As Stoll inside, sends it back out here to Heide. Back door for Stoll. To Parker Ginther. Puts up a shot inside the paint, can't get it to go, and goes out of bounds.
Shea Miller reached out to grab it, and then last minute decided to let it just go out of bounds.
Drew Parman, Aiden Graham, as well as Hudson Groomer will check in as Heide, Holtzclaw, and Ginther check out. Palmer gets it here to Dalton Worrell. He'll take it up off glass for 2.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to make Coach Groomer happy.
It's a 6-point lead here in favor of the Warriors. 3:18 left to play in the opening quarter. Stoll keeps it himself, driving baseline, leaves it off here for Parman. Up top now for Schieber to Hudson Groomer. Trying to pass it inside. It was kind of over the head of Graham, but picked up by Schieber on the baseline. He'll put it up and in for 2. He's got 6 of the 8 here for the Bulldogs. Jace Palmer with the basketball, right wing, up top for Dalton Worrell. Barrett Worrell, left wing 3. Misses short, off iron. Rebound pulled in by Parman. Groomer with it in the corner. Trying to send it up top for Schieber, almost knocked away there off the hands of Dalton Worrell. Schieber drives, sends it into the corner for Groomer from 3. Misses, off iron, rebound pulled in by Zayden Palmer. Barrett Worrell gets it across the timeline here for the Warriors. 2:20 left to play in the first. Warriors lead 12-8. Jace Palmer with the basketball, left wing, up to the high post for Dalton Worrell. Right wing Barrett, he'll drive down to the block. Waits for the defender to go by, puts it up off glass for 2.
He's really become good patience down there to finish under control on that little runner off the glass.
Stoll at the high post, pass to Groomer, goes off his hands, out of bounds. Ginther will check in here for Stoll with underneath 2 minutes left to play in the opening quarter. Zayden Palmer will inbounds here for the Warriors. Barrett Worrell for Dalton Worrell. Finds Zayden Palmer on the block. Can't get the shot to go. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up. Still can't get it to fall. And then Dalton Worrell going to fight with Graham to get the rebound. And the jump ball will stay with Albany. Zayden Palmer had some good shots. Just couldn't quite get him to fall.
Did all the right things. Stayed with it.
Shea Miller will inbounds here for the Warriors. 1:41 left to play here in the opening quarter. Inbounds for Dalton Worrell. He has his shot rejected away. Ginther inside, back out to Groomer. Shot from 3. Nails it. It's a 3-point Warrior lead here, 14-11, 1:25 left to play here in the first. Barrett Worrell has it knocked away, out of bounds, off the foot of Pack Schieber. And Stoll going to check in for Schieber. Heidi will check in here for Hudson Groomer. Jace Palmer will inbounds here for the Warriors. Palmer left wing, leaves it off here for Barrett Worrell. Trying to get it here for Dalton Worrell. Shea Miller up the high post. Up top for Barrett. Barrett's shot from just inside the paint. Can't get it to go. Shea Miller going to be called for the offensive foul.
Push off.
Correct call.
Kind of had the left arm bar out.
Trying to make some room to get the rebound.
Yep.
Parman will check out as Holtzclaw will check in. Top of the key for Stoll, over to the right wing to Heidi, into the corner to Ginther. Pass up top for Holtzclaw. Heidi into the corner. Holtzclaw for Ginther. Can't get the shot to go, tipped off the hands. That time at Graham, then knocked out of the hands there of Stoll. It stays here with Stanberry. Underneath 30 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Warriors lead by 3, 14-11. Stoll with the basketball, top of the key, up top for Heidi, over to left corner now for Ginther. Back up top to Holtzclaw. Heidi, right wing. Into the corner to Holtzclaw. Back up top for Stoll. 5 seconds left to go here in the first. Stoll, top of the key, 3. Misses off back iron, rebound. Knocked around, picked up here by Zayden Palmer. Not going to be able to get a shot off. After 1 quarter of play, the Warriors lead 14-11. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave, fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
Warriors lead 14-11 as we start the second quarter of play. Bulldogs will have the basketball to start out the second quarter.
Warriors, for the most part, have handled Stanberry's pressure pretty well.
Schieber inbounds here for Stoll. Up top here for Aiden Graham. Leaves it for Ginther. Back to Stoll. Goes up, leaves it short off iron. And a fight for the basketball. Jump ball will go to Albany. Warriors not allowing many offensive rebounds here against the Bulldogs here to start.
No, just one so far.
Dalton will leave this one off here for Barrett Worrell in the backcourt. He'll get it across midcourt over to left wing for Dalton. Back to Barrett. Dalton Worrell on the left wing. Turns the corner. Down to the block. Goes up strong. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound. Pulled in here by Holtzclaw. Into the corner with the Ginther.
Mentioned the other night that Holtzclaw kind of quietly becoming a favorite.
Pass for Graham, unable to be brought in there by Palmer as it goes out of bounds.
Jace Palmer did a great job on the backside, seeing that lob go up. I started to mention about Holtzclaw, just one of those guys that just hard-nosed kid, does a little bit of everything.
Dalton Worrell got a piece of that shot there from Schieber. Knocked around. Schieber ends up coming away with it underneath the basket. His shot up here on the layup. Can't get it to go. Miller on the rebound. Dalton Worrell back in transition. Leaves it all for Palmer. Into the corner for Zayden Palmer. Up top. Now high post here for Shea Miller. He'll drive down to the block. Into Zayden Palmer in the corner. Thought about it for a moment. Up top now for Barrett Worrell. His shot from 3. Misses off back iron. Zayden Palmer on the rebound. Sends it into his brother Jace in the corner. He'll drive. Back up top for Dalton Worrell. He'll put a step back 3. Drains it. They're going to say 2 with his foot on the line, and I think they're going to get time to get Jaron Stoll out. He kind of.
Stoller, yeah.
Yes, that was Stoll. I think he kind of rolled an ankle here.
He's kind of grabbing the back of his leg. Yeah, that's where you always hope it's not Achilles.
Yeah. Holtzclaw will check out as well as Groomer and Heidi both check in here for the Bulldogs. Back cut here for Schieber. He's going to be fouled as he's going to have a hand come down and hit him in the face there.
It's Miller, I think.
It is. That is going to be his second already, team's first. Hudson Groomer will inbounds here for the Bulldogs. Schieber puts it up and in for 2. He's kind of almost single-handedly keeping the Bulldogs in this. He's got 8 of the 13. As Dalton has 10 of the 16 here for the Warriors as Dalton has it up at the top of the key. Dalton finds a small crease, sends it into the corner here for Zayden Palmer, for Shea Miller, right wing. He'll drive. Sends it over now for Jace Palmer. Kept in play here by Dalton Worrell. Over on the left wing. He'll bring it back up top for Barrett, top of the key.
Got to reset.
Shea Miller drives down to the block, into the corner for Barrett Worrell. He'll spin baseline. Back out to Jace. He'll drive baseline. Little Euro step up and in off glass for two. 18-13.
Palmer really capable of scoring around the basket. Need to get him a little more involved.
Ginther over to Heidi.
Good defense by Barrett Worrell.
Trying to get the ball to Schieber. He'll turn the corner. Goes up, puts it up off glass. Miller kind of had to let him go. Couldn't afford picking up a third here in the second quarter. 4:40 left to play here in the second quarter. 18-15 is the lead in favor of the Warriors. Barrett Worrell over the left wing for Miller. Ball knocked around, picked up here by Dalton. Finds Miller all alone on the block. Goes up too strong off glass. Ball tipped, pulled in by Palmer. He'll go up. He's going to be fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
Palmer.
So strong in there inside. He'll end up at the free throw line. Foul is going to go here against Aiden Graham. It'll be his first, team's first. First free throw from Jace Palmer, misses off back iron. Angle will check in here for Zayden Palmer as Heidi checks out. Checking in for him is going to be Parman. Second free throw from Jace Palmer, no good. Dalton Worrell pulls in the rebound, goes up, off glass, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in now by Ginther. Ginther for Groomer, over to the right wing now for Parman. Schieber just off the mark, rebound pulled in here by Dalton Worrell. He has it knocked away here by Schieber, goes up, can't get it to go again. Miller with the rebound, and he's going to be tied up here by Schieber. Groomer to inbounds with 3:50 left to play here in the second quarter. Inbounds up for Ginther. Right wing for Parman, into the corner for Groomer. Parker Ginther in the corner. Has a shot from three. Misses off back iron. Ball tipped around. Rebound pulled in by Ginther. Trying to leave it for Parman. Knocked and stolen away here by Dalton Worrell. He'll take it, has it knocked out of bounds here off of Schieber. Timeout going to be called here by the Warriors. We'll be back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
3:14 left to play here in the second quarter. 18 to 15 is the Warrior lead. Though the basketball coming on the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Miller will inbounds here for the Warriors. Inbounds here for Palmer.
like to see Palmer go ahead and take him right there, but got a little size advantage.
Barrett Worrell with the basketball. Has it knocked out of his hands, picked up by Dalton. And he's going to be called for the charge as he kind of lost his footing and kind of plowed right through Ginther there.
Yeah, you got to be kidding. He lost his balance, but he didn't hit him enough to charge, I didn't think. But
Heidi will inbounds here for Stoll. Stoll over to the right wing for Ginther. Stoll drives back out now here for Heidi. Up top over to the right wing to Ginther. Ginther drives, sends it for Stoll. Shot from three. Long. Miller can't pull in the rebound. Rebound pulled in. As a shot up, no good that time from Heidi, and then also from Holtzclaw. The rebound pulled in here by the Warriors.
I think they're looking for a foul too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
Well, I think the Warriors were looking for a foul. Shea Miller kind of got. Yeah. Barrett Worrell with the basketball. Up top now for Palmer. Shot from three from Lucas Engel, misses off iron, but right there, Jace Palmer to put it back up and in for two. 20-15, Warriors lead by 5. 1:50 left to play here in the second quarter. Stoll into the corner now with it for Parman. Up top for Heidi, over to the right wing to Ginther. Stoll with the basketball, sends it back out for Ginther. Trying to send it down inside to Holtzclaw. His shot a little too strong. Rebound pulled in here by Barrett Worrell. A foul going to be called here against the Bulldogs. Foul is going to go against Stoll. It'll be his first, team second. Graham and Groomer will check in as Parman and Heidi will check out for the Bulldogs. Dalton Worrell gets it across midcourt. Jace Palmer inside. It's going to be fouled. They're going to count the bucket as well.
He'll take it. I think as soon as he caught it, he kind of moved under him.
Yeah, I said he really had nowhere to go. He couldn't.
I said he didn't even have the opportunity to come down, really.
Yeah. Foul goes against Hudson Groomer, his first, team's third. As Palmer finishes the three-point play.
Hey, we see the ball.
23-15 is the lead here in favor of the Warriors. 1:05 left to play in the second quarter. Stoll, top of the key. And they're going to get a moving screen called here against Holtzclaw. That'll be his first, team's fourth. As Schieber going to check in now here for Holtzclaw. .58 seconds remain here in the second quarter. It's an 8-point Warrior lead. Barrett Worrell gets the ball across midcourt. Up top for Palmer. The angle into the corner here for Dalton Worrell.
Oh, had him.
Dalton back into the corner here to Palmer. Barrett Worrell top of the key. 30 seconds remain here in the half. Barrett drives down to the block. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. Sends it back out here to Palmer.
Got time.
15 seconds remain here in the half. Dalton Worrell with the deep on the left wing. Thought about the step back three. Leaves it off for Palmer. He'll drive. Gets tripped up. Loses it. Rolling around the floor. Shea Miller gets it up. And it goes in before the buzzer.
Might have got fouled there too.
Yeah. 25-15. Warriors take a 10-point lead going into the Halftime break brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Back with more in a moment.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Whether it's early mornings, late nights, or anything in between, Fit and Gather on the Square in Stanberry is always open, so you never miss a workout. Joining is easy. Memberships can be purchased online through the Gym Master member app or by contacting Katie at 816-262-3921. Looking for motivation and variety? Check out the class schedule in the app or on their Facebook page. With equipment for every fitness level and a welcoming community atmosphere, this is more than a gym, it's a place for wellness. Stop making excuses and start making progress. Join Fit and Gather today and get stronger together. Fit and Gather open 24/7, your workout, your time. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner. When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Finding the very best insurance value can be as simple as finding the right agent who represents the right companies with the right coverage for each customer's individual needs. As an independent insurance agency representing over 30 A-rated companies, Rural Missouri Insurance has just what you need. Just like a good coach chooses the right play for the situation, Rural Missouri Insurance chooses the right company and coverage for each of their customers. If you're looking for better value in your business or personal insurance, go with the team that has options for every situation. Rural Missouri Insurance in Grant City and Stanberry, or RMI Lippincott in Albany. Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, or here to Stanberry, as Albany leads here 25-15 over the Bulldogs. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ball game in the first half, where Albany, they're shooting 12 of 22 from the field, 0 for 2 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 5 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Dalton Worrell with 10 points, 7 points on the night for Jace Palmer, 6 points for Shea Miller, 2 points on the night for Barrett Worrell. For Stanberry, they're shooting 7 for 22 from the field, 1 for 6 from behind the three-point arc. No free throws attempted in the first half for Stanberry. They're led in scoring by Pax Schieber with 10 points, 3 points on the night for Hudson Groomer, 2 points on the night for Jaron Stoll.
Well, I think the Warriors have done a really good job against Stanberry's pressure to this point.
Yes.
I mean, they've just kind of waited and kind of let everybody clear out, get the ball in bounds, let everybody clear out and go down the floor. And then and they kind of have Shea helping around, kind of hanging around if they need him when they go to try to run and jump. And to this point, I've just got Albany with 1 turnover, and that's almost unheard of in this day and age from what we've watched in this tournament. I tell you, the one thing this game's really gotten pretty physical.
Yes.
And a lot of what we're seeing are fouls, and there have been a couple of hard fouls.
Yes.
But we're seeing some fouls that have gone uncalled.
Yes. I mean, they're trying to let them play.
And I don't mean that. I mean that both ways.
Yes.
But you got two rivals in a rivalry game
for the third time this season.
For a trophy for the third time this year, where one side's still looking for a win.
Yeah.
And you wonder if the officials in their room are talking about, hey, we need to clean this up a little bit. Because one thing we've seen with Stanberry, they don't mind fouling. They use a lot of people, and they did a good job of pressure against North Nottoway without fouling. Warriors doing a little bit better job handling the ball against that.
We'll be back to start out the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop where small town charm blooms every day.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
25-15 is the lead here in favor of the Warriors. They will have the basketball to start out the second half of play. Your halftime tonight here on Albany TV was brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Warriors will start out with their original 5. Stanberry starts out with their original 5. It'll be Schieber, Stoll, Graham, Ginther, and Groomer for Stanberry. Worrell, Palmer, Worrell, Engel, and Miller for the Warriors. Barrett Worrell has the basketball right wing. Sends it up top now for Lucas Engel. Turns the corner, loses it on the dribble. Has it stolen away here by Parker Ginther. Ginther goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Rebound picked up here by the, well, it goes in. Warriors come away with it here, leading now by 8. Into the corner here for Barrett Worrell. Up top for Dalton Worrell. Dalton inside the paint. Back for Barrett.
Ooh.
About blew with tires. He's able to control it. Gets it off here in the corner for Palmer.
Had a look.
Palmer drives baseline. Into the corner for Barrett. Up top to Engel. Shot from 3. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Graham as Miller and Palmer collide there on the rebound. Dalton Worrell going to be fouled here at midcourt. Miller still a little slow to get up.
That was green on green crime there.
Yeah. So Palmer came flying in to try and.
Chase Palmer, Shea Miller just kind of ran together.
So Miller going to come out as Zayden Palmer will check in.
And I was watching that. I didn't see Stanberry turned it back over.
Yeah, turned it back over as Dalton Worrell stole it, and then a foul called here against Ginther, which basically eliminated a layup there for the Warriors. As Dalton Worrell trying to send it in the corner to Engel, stolen away here by Ginther. Trying to leave it up that time for Graham, tipped out of bounds here off the Bulldogs.
Ooh. Well, I didn't see that.
I think it went off of Worrell. I think Graham's hand was just a little bit farther out, and it touched off of that, I believe, is what they got as the call. Worrell trying to send it down to Palmer. Back out to Dalton Worrell, top of the key. Trying to get to Zayden Palmer. It goes through his hands, out of bounds here on the baseline.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, after one turnover first half, 3 quick turnovers here in about a minute and a half of the third quarter.
Shea Miller still trying to collect his thoughts over on the Warrior bench. Stoll goes up. He's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is going to go against Barrett Worrell. That will be his first, team's first. First free throw from Stoll is good.
Well, if Shea can't go, you wonder how many more injuries Warriors can absorb.
Yeah. Stoll hits them both. I said, on the bench already with a broken hand is Samuel Papa.
Well, and if you want to go all the way back to the start of the season, an injury by Jarrett Smith kept him from playing.
Dalton Worrell with the basketball at the high post. Finds Engel, weak side on the block, can't finish. Rebound pulled in by Groomer. Stoll on the block, back out for Schieber, up top to Ginther. Shot from 3, knocks it in. Down to a 3-point ball game as Stanberry comes out on a 7-0 run here to start out the third quarter. Timeout called here by Albany. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave, fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
25-22, 5:27 left to play here in the third quarter. Warrior basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Palmer right wing. Up top for Barrett Worrell. Over the left wing for Zayden. Zayden Palmer inside for his brother Jace. Spins, goes up off glass for two.
That's a good spin move.
Gets the Warriors scoring started here in the third.
With Shea out, they're going to have to get some scoring from a couple of different spots, and that's one of them.
Groomer's shot from the elbow, no good. Graham unable to keep it in play.
Yeah, he's coming back. Shea
Miller's going to come back
we
in.
Wondered.
As Angle will check out.
Well, we talked about during the break, one of the things you always wonder about is concussion protocol.
Yeah.
Because the way he hit, it just was hard telling what hurt the most.
Groomer and Graham will check out. Checking back in will be Holtzclaw and Heidi.
And that collision probably didn't do Jace Palmer a lot of good
No.
either.
Driving down to the block, Dalton Worrell puts it up off glass for two.
Well, a couple pretty good answers here by the Warriors after a 7-0 Bulldog run.
Heidi from the baseline can't get the shot to go. Palmer on the rebound. Barrett Worrell to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. Out to Jace Palmer on the left wing. Dalton Worrell up top for Barrett. High post for Miller. Finds Jace down inside.
Ooh.
Back out to Dalton Worrell. His shot from three partially tipped. Heidi comes away with the rebound. 7-point Warrior lead, 29-22. Halfway through the third quarter of play. Shot from three from Ginther. Misses. Rebound is going to be pulled in here by Shea Miller. Barrett Worrell to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. Finds Zayden Palmer on the baseline. Barrett finds Zayden all alone on the block. Just a little too strong. Can't finish.
Yep.
Rebound pulled in here by Schieber. Schieber drives. And they're going to blocking foul called here against Miller. A foul against Miller, his third. Team's first here of the quarter, or team's second here of the quarter. As Schieber will hit the first. Ginther will check out. Checking in is Parman. Schieber hits them both. Stanberry on a 9-4 run here to start out the third quarter of play. Zayden Palmer with the basketball. Up top for Miller. For Jace Palmer, top of the key. Up to Dalton Worrell. Dalton leaves it off here for Zayden Palmer. Loses it, picked up here by Schieber. Leaves it off for Stoll. And he's going to be fouled, goes to line to shoot two as Barrett Worrell will pick up his second, team's third. As Stoll will go to the line for two free throws. Underneath 3 minutes left to play here in the third. 29-24. Warriors with the lead. Stoll at the line for two free throws. Ginther, Groomer, and Graham will come in after this first free throw. Stoll hits the first. Checking out Holtzclaw, Parman, and Heidi.
Now it's going to be Schieber and Parman comes back.
Second free throw attempt here from Stoll. Is good as he sinks them both. Brings it back to a three-point ball game here, 29-26. Angle ready to come in at next stoppage here for the Warriors. Dalton Worrell, top of the key. Over the left wing for Barrett Worrell. His shot from three is good.
He just did something we always wanted to do in high school, that's hang the net.
Yeah. Hudson Groomer with the basketball deep on the left wing. Sends it up top for Parman. Ginther for Groomer. Over to the right wing for Parman. Back out for Stoll. Stoll will restart the offense from the top of the key here for the Bulldogs. Ginther drives, has it stripped away, but a foul going to be called here against Dalton Worrell. That will be his second, team's fourth.
Well, that's one of those you can't reach across. If you got it in front of you.
Ginther will hit the first.
If you can keep the driver in front of you, you can strip away like that.
Angle will check
across,
in here for Zayden Palmer. And Schieber checks in for Stoll. Second attempt here from Ginther falls in.
Well, they are, after having no free throw attempts
in the first half.
They're making the most of their attempts here in the second half so far.
32-28 into the corner. Shot from three from Barrett Worrell. Misses off the side of the backboard. Shea Miller gets the rebound, goes up, gets the bucket and the foul. Foul goes there against Parman. He'll check out. Checking back in here will be Heidi. And one for Miller is good. He's got 9 in the ball game here. Ginther to get the ball across midcourt for the Bulldogs. Trying to leave it off for Schieber. Drives and goes off glass for 2. Dalton Worrell kind of got caught in that screen.
Yeah, whoever the screener is got to get out and help a little bit.
Dalton top of the key over to the right wing here for Barrett Worrell. Barrett down to the block for Jace Palmer. Has it stripped away, but a foul going to be called here against the Bulldogs. Foul's going to go against Ginther. That'll be his third, team's third. 1:19 left to play here in the third quarter. Miller will inbounds here for the Warriors. Up top here for Palmer to Dalton Worrell. Pass to Miller, goes over and picked up in the corner by Angle, out to Barrett Worrell from 3. Knocks down a deep one.
2 for 3 in this half.
It's an 8-point Warrior lead here, 38-30, a minute left to play in the third quarter. Schieber for Ginther. Over to the right wing for Heidi. Ginther will turn the corner. Goes up, leaves it short, partially tipped maybe by the Warriors. Shea Miller comes away with the rebound. Barrett Worrell into the corner, Angle from 3. Long, rebound pulled in by Dalton Worrell, who puts it up off glass for 2.
Didn't mean to do that, but it ended up being a perfect pass.
Yes. Warriors back up again here by 10. Dalton slides. Schieber can't finish. Graham on the rebound, goes up and tipped out of bounds here off the Warriors. Groomer will check out as Stoll checks in here with 24 seconds left to play here in the third.
Schieber is fast.
Yes.
Some guys are fast and not quick. He's a little bit of both.
Stoll goes up, can't finish, and then out of bounds here off of Graham on the rebound.
I'll tell you what, that was really good defense by Barrett Worrell, because he
just stayed straight up the entire time.
And give Stoll credit. He was patient.
Yes.
Tried to pump fake, stayed on the floor.
10 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Dalton Worrell with the basketball. Spins inside, goes up, has it stripped away, knocked out of bounds here off of Albany with 3.4.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure.
Ball inbounds here for Schieber. Gets across, shot from 3, runner no good. Rebound picked up by Ginther. Can't get it to go.
Hey, did they get that clock started on time?
I would say probably not, but it's a 10-point lead here for the Warriors as we enter the fourth quarter. Play back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Whether it's early mornings, late nights, or anything in between, Fit and Gather on the Square in Stanberry is always open, so you never miss a workout. Joining is easy. Memberships can be purchased online through the Gym Master member app or by contacting Katie at 816-262-3921. Looking for motivation and variety? Check out the class schedule in the app or on their Facebook page. With equipment for every fitness level and a welcoming community atmosphere, this is more than a gym, it's a place for wellness. Stop making excuses and start making progress. Join Fit and Gather today and get stronger together. Fit and Gather open 24/7. Your workout, your time.
And we start out the fourth quarter in a 10-point game. The Warriors were able to weather the storm whenever Miller went out to the bench for a little bit after colliding with Jace Palmer early in that third quarter. Stanberry made it a 3-point ball game. Warriors able to find it back out to the 10-point lead that they had at the half. It'll be Stanberry basketball to start out the fourth quarter of play. Jaron Stoll, top of the key here for the Bulldogs. Leaves it off for Schieber.
Yeah, Pack Schieber.
Shot from three. Off the mark, rebound. Graham gets away with it, gets it into the corner now for Stoll. His shot from three. Misses off back iron, another rebound. Pulled in here. This time by Ginther. He'll drive, puts it in for two.
Well, two extra opportunities given by the Warriors.
Barrett Worrell with the basketball in the corner. Right wing for Miller. Up top for Dalton Worrell. Angle in the corner. Back to Dalton. Cross court to Miller. Trying to get it inside to Jace Palmer. He'll have it on the baseline. Backdoor cut. Miller for Dalton Worrell from the baseline. Up top for Barrett. Top of the key, three. Can't get this one to fall in. Jace Palmer on the rebound. Going up against Graham. Has it stripped out of his hands. Picked up here by Schieber. Schieber drives and puts it up off glass for two.
It's a good take. Good strong take by Schieber. He's been really good at it.
And a foul going to be called here against Stoll. That is going to be his second, team's first. Zayden Palmer will check in here for Angle. A minute 10 already gone here in the fourth quarter of play, 40-34. Warriors hold the 6-point lead. Shea Miller will inbounds here for Dalton Worrell. The pass to Palmer a little too tall as it sails out of bounds.
Well, you're starting to see a few cracks, and that's what pressure kind of does to you, especially you get a little tired.
Stoll to bring the ball across midcourt. Leaves it off for Schieber. Ginther back now for Stoll. For the left wing to Groomer. Right wing Ginther. Inside the paint. Knocks it in for two. Ginther now in double digits with 11 points. Jace Palmer right wing. Into the corner to Barrett. Trying to send it down to the block here for Dalton Worrell. Goes kicked out of bounds off the hands of Schieber. Or off the foot of Schieber there. Hudson Groomer checks out as Jax Heide will check in. Dalton Worrell into the corner for Barrett. Barrett in the paint. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. Spins, turns around, puts it up for two.
Good patience. Waited long enough. I think they forgot he
still had the
still
basketball.
there.
Ginther from just outside the paint knocks down another.
They have a little better defensive effort but good job by Ginther.
Jace Palmer on the inbounds. Back for Miller. Gets it across midcourt. Dalton Worrell inside the paint. Goes up. Rolls around. Goes in. And they're going to get a foul called here against the Bulldogs as well. As again, it's going to go against Ginther. They did. It rolled around up there and just waiting for it to fall.
Boy, it did. That thing was up there for an eternity.
Ginther picks up his 4th. As Hudson Groomer will check in here for Ginther as Dalton Worrell at the free throw line for the and one opportunity. Worrell gets it to fall in. 45-38 is the lead here in favor of the Warriors by 7. Schieber has it stripped out of his hands here by Dalton Worrell. He's starting to lose it, trying to throw it off of Heidi's foot, but it came right back to him, and he touches it as it goes out of bounds.
Really pretty good officiating, because I think Stanberry tried to foul him out here.
Yeah. I said Coach Cox, I think, is fighting for that at the moment.
I get it, though. You don't want to take it, something like that. You don't want to take the kid away from a layup.
Yeah. Groomer up top for Graham. Now to Schieber as he turns the corner, and he's going to be fouled here by Shea Miller. Miller doesn't believe it, but he definitely got a piece of him. That'll be Miller's 4th. Team's first as well.
Might get him a breather, and that may be it.
Schieber hits the first. Angle will check in here for Miller. Second free throw attempt upcoming here from Pax Schieber. Can't get the second one to fall. Tipped out of bounds here off of Albany.
Wow.
(45-39) Warriors with the lead. Pass up for Stoll. Heidi, his shot from the left elbow, can't get it to fall. Ball knocked around, picked up here by the Warriors, and a foul going to be called here against the Bulldogs. And it's going to go against Jax Heidi, his first, team's 3rd. Dalton will inbounds here for Palmer. Dalton gets the ball across midcourt. Trying to drive through the Stanberry defense into the corner angle for Barrett Worrell. He'll dribble in, leaves it for Dalton on the baseline, and again bounces it off his foot out of bounds.
Just can't keep control right now.
Yeah.
Just a little, maybe trying to go too quick. Good play, just couldn't hang on.
And with Miller on the bench, it might behoove the Warriors to kind of take
time.
the ball and use some time with the 6-point lead.
We've said that before. It doesn't happen. It doesn't mean you don't keep looking to score. Just
you're a little bit more deliberate.
Yep.
With your offense. Schieber trying to send it inside to Graham, goes up and puts it in for 2. A little bit of a mismatch inside with the freshman. Zayden Palmer that time guarding against the junior Aiden Graham. Barrett Worrell gets the ball across midcourt. He kind of loses his footing. Picked up by Schieber and is stripped out of his hands there by Palmer. As Barrett Worrell might have rolled an ankle here. He's going to be okay as he walks to the bench here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Warriors just can't keep sustaining injury.
Yeah. Shea Miller will check back in here with 3:38 left to play here in the 4th. Worrell going to go get checked down. We'll see if we'll see him back here in a little bit as ball knocked away by Angle on the inbounds, picked up by Ginther over to the right wing for Stoll. Trying to get it there to Ginther, stolen away. Defense. Another foul, That's going to be the end of the night here for Parker Ginther.
That's good defense by Zayden Palmer, too. Got in the passing lane.
So Parker Ginther will foul out with 3:29 left to play here in the fourth. Checking in will be Jake Holtzclaw. That's big for the Bulldogs. They're going to lose Ginther. He had 13 points here in the ball game. Dalton Worrell drives down to the block, trying to send it out for Angle up top for Zayden Palmer. Inside for Jace Palmer, and he's going to be fouled. And he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as the Warriors now in the bonus. Foul is going to go against Jaron Stoll. It'll be his third.
And Cutter Peterson has his warm-ups off because he's next on the list.
Anticipating maybe a fifth from Miller.
Yep.
Palmer will hit the first free throw. Worrell still getting checked out behind the Warrior bench. Misses on the second. Rebound pulled in here by Holtzclaw.
Yeah, the big thing for the Warriors now, if nothing else, you got to rebound.
Schieber from 3 rolls out.
Got to go get it.
Knocked out of bounds off of Jake Holtzclaw.
I think
the Warriors might have gotten away with one. I think the 2 referees are going to talk about it here.
I think Angle tipped it off his hand.
We'll see if they change the call or not after the 2 officials still talking about it here in the corner.
Well, somebody looks like he's trying to sell their call. Yeah, I think if he did anything, he tipped it off of a Stanberry hand.
So Miller to inbounds here for the Warriors. Gets it in here for Dalton Worrell.
And if you're Stanberry, you just almost want to double and try to get the ball out of the hands of
Worrell and Palmer.
Worrell and Palmer and Miller.
Yeah.
Make somebody else handle it.
Dalton Worrell gets it into the corner here for Jace Palmer. Under 3 minutes left to play here in the fourth. It's a 5-point Warrior lead. Angle. Pass up top for Dalton Worrell on the floor. And a timeout going to be called here by the Warriors. We're back after this Petty Ginaldo Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Finding the very best insurance value can be as simple as finding the right agent who represents the right companies with the right coverage for each customer's individual needs. As an independent insurance agency representing over 30 A-rated companies, Rural Missouri Insurance has just what you need. Just like a good coach chooses the right play for the situation, Rural Missouri Insurance chooses the right company and coverage for each of their customers.
Stanberry basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Miller will inbounds here for the Warriors. Inbounds for Jace Palmer. Puts it up off glass for 2. Coach Groomer not going to be happy with that inbounds there to Palmer.
No, because they had it covered initially, and then just kind of like the basket that Barrett Worrell made, they had it covered.
Schieber can't get that one to fall. Shea Miller comes away with the rebound. Ball knocked away again here by Schieber. Finds Holtzclaw baseline. Can't get it to go. Graham has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds.
Well, really tough break for both teams.
Yeah.
Stanberry had an open look. Warriors had a chance at a possession.
Groomer trying to inbounds here for Stoll in the corner.
Better defense. Hedge and get back on the screen. Good patience.
Groomer corner 3, misses off iron. Graham on the rebound, can't pull it in. And a foul going to be called here against the Warriors. Foul will go against Barrett Worrell. That'll be his third. Team's second timeout going to be called here by Stanberry. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Finding the very best insurance value can be as simple as finding the right agent who represents the right companies with the right coverage for each customer's individual needs. As an independent insurance agency representing over 30 A-rated companies, Rural Missouri Insurance has just what you need. Just like a good coach chooses the right play for the situation, Rural Missouri Insurance chooses the right company and coverage for each of their customers. If you're looking for better value in your business or personal insurance, go with the team that has options for every situation. Rural Missouri Insurance in Grant City and Stanberry, or RMI Lippincott in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to Stanberry. 48-41, underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. It will be Bulldog basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Groomer to inbounds here for the Bulldogs. Finds Schieber as he'll put it up off glass for two. Nice little play there as Schieber kind of ran around a little bit and got to an open spot. Palmer loses it out of bounds here off the Bulldogs.
Yeah, bad place to dribble and pick it up.
Yeah. Jace Palmer will inbounds here into the corner for Engel. Gets it for Dalton Worrell. Trying to go up and under, and he's going to be fouled underneath the basket. As he kind of got bailed out a little bit underneath the basket, as the foul is going to go against Aiden Graham.
Well, he's fighting an ankle from the last game.
Yeah. That'll be the second foul called here against Grant. Well, 2 games ago when they played Platte Valley.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that's kind of whenever Platte Valley made their comeback, is whenever Worrell went out as he misses the first off front iron.
Going to need a lot of ice in the Worrell household.
Yes. Second free throw from Dalton is good. Pushes it out to a 6-point ball game. 49-43, 140 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Jaron Stoll with the basketball. Back cut there by Schieber. Can't get it to finish. Shea Miller had the rebound. Lost it, picked up here by Dalton Worrell. Jace Palmer gets it across. Trying to get it for for Barrett Worrell. Losing it out of bounds. There is Heidi. Jace will inbounds here for the Warriors.
Now you definitely want to use a little time unless you get a layup.
Barrett into the corner for Engel. Up top for Miller. Dalton Worrell finds Palmer down inside. Has it tipped, and a foul going to be called here against the Bulldogs. As Palmer will find himself at the line for 2 as Groomer picks up the foul. That is going to be his second.
You'd like to have both of them. You really need one.
Yeah. Get it up to a 3-possession ball game. Jace misses off back iron on the first. Warriors tonight from the free throw line, 5 for 12. Compared to Stanberry's 9 for 10. As Palmer misses everything on that one.
Yep, got to play defense. Good break for the Bulldogs here. Can they take advantage?
Zayden Palmer will check in here for Engel with 1:04 left to play here in the fourth.
Get a little more rebounding.
Stoll gets it across midcourt. Leaves it for Schieber. Up top for Heidi. Back to Schieber. Drives. Leaves it short off iron. Shea Miller on the rebound. Dalton Worrell sends it across here for Zayden Palmer. And a timeout called here by the Warriors with 42.8 left to play in the fourth. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
49-43, 43 seconds left to play here in the ball game. Warriors with the basketball coming to the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Shea Miller to inbounds. And they're going to foul called here against the Warriors off the ball. It's going to go against Jace Palmer. It'll be his first, team's third.
Push?
I believe so. As checking out will be Holtzclaw, checking in Hudson Groomer.
Well, if you're the Warriors now, you want to chase Stanberry off the three-point line, definitely. If you're Stanberry, you don't need to have the three. If you get it, you'll take it. They just tick it.
Schieber can't get the shot to fall, and then Heidi will pick up the quick foul, which probably not the worst thing. A quick foul here puts the Warriors at the line. It'll be Jace Palmer. Well, he missed his last two.
Yeah.
Including an air ball on the last one. As Zayden Palmer ready to check back in after this first free throw attempt here from Jace Palmer. And Jace will hit the first, puts it back to a three-possession ball game.
So the Warriors go a little offense for defense. Zayden Palmer coming back. Big basket, big free throw there.
Second free throw from Palmer is good as he sinks them both. Stanberry with 3 timeouts remaining, Warriors with just one. 34 seconds left, an 8-point ball game. Hudson Groomer, top of the key three, misses it all, out of bounds, Warrior basketball.
Well, and the other thing, the Warriors do have a foul they can give if they need it.
Angle will check back in. Also checking back in is Holtzclaw, as Groomer and Palmer will check out.
Well, you assume that whoever gets the ball inbounds, they're gonna foul right away.
Miller going to use the final timeout here by the Warriors. We'll back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home.
28.6 left to play here in the ball game. 51-43, Warriors ahead by 8. It will be their basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Warriors no timeouts remaining. Bulldogs with 3. So Warriors took a full timeout. Stanberry never really went to the bench. So Warriors can take as much time here as they want to kind of rest. Bulldogs have been bringing people in and out. Warriors kind of need that little rest area. But now for the Warriors, if you can't call that timeout now like Shea Miller just did to save yourself a possession.
Yep, you got to get it. You got to get it inbounds. They're going to try to get it into. You assume
Palmer or one of the Warriors.
Well,
they will get it inbounds to Palmer. He's going to be fouled and again go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Never saw who they put the foul against. They're going to put it against Aiden Graham, his third. So again, Zayden Palmer will check in after this first free throw here from Jace Palmer. Sinks it.
There you go.
A full 3 possessions and can really make it academic here with another.
Yeah, and Stanberry's going to have to go threes now.
As Hudson Groomer checks back in here for Holtzclaw.
How many timeouts does Stanberry have?
3 still.
They got still. Okay.
So there's still a lot of time left as Palmer misses on the second free throw. Rebound picked up here by the Bulldogs. Jaron Stoll up top for Groomer. Back to Stoll. Over to the right wing to Heidi. Back to Stoll. His shot from 3. Misses off iron. Jace Palmer comes away with the rebound. For Dalton Worrell, he's going to be fouled by Jaron Stoll with 10.9 left to play here in the fourth. And you would figure all it's going to take is one, and game is pretty much going to be nail in coffin here as the Warriors are going to come away with their third win over the Bulldogs this season.
Well, it's even without one, it's going to be extremely difficult.
And there it is. It's back to a 10-point Warrior lead here, 53-43. These two teams have played some classics so far this season. And so far, the Warriors have come out on top as they now lead here by 11 with about 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And I think the thing that would really bother Stanberry.
Schieber, top of the key three, no good. Dalton Worrell comes away with the rebound, and that will do it. 54-43 Warriors win the Consolation Trophy here at Stanberry tonight. We'll be back with the BTC Bank postgame, tonight's Winner's Circle Player of the Game when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. It's a final 54-43 in favor of the Warriors over the Bulldogs as the Warriors beat Stanberry for the third time this season, second time here on their own home floor, and the second time for a consolation trophy. Let's take a look at the stats from the ballgame for the Warriors. They shoot 21 for 39 from the field, 2 for 9 from behind the three-point arc, 10 for 18 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Dalton Worrell with 20 points, 15 points tonight for Jace Palmer, 10 points tonight for Barrett Worrell, 9 points on the night for Shea Miller. For the Bulldogs, they shoot 16 for 52 from the field, 2 for 17 from behind the three-point arc, 9 for 10 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Pax Schieber with 19 points, 13 points tonight for Parker Ginther, 6 points for Jaron Stoll, 3 points tonight for Hudson Groomer, 2 points on the night for Aiden Graham. Mike, tonight our Winner's Circle Trophy and Awards North player of the game, again, had a couple of options. You could have gone Dalton Worrell. He leads the way with 20 points. You had Jace Palmer played a great game tonight as well. He finished with 15. Barrett Worrell adds in 10 points. Shea Miller, 9 points. Tonight, our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game does not go to the leading scorer, but to the person with actually the least amount of points on the team tonight. It was Shea Miller. He finishes with 9 points, but we thought it was everything else that he brought to this team that really helped their team win tonight.
Yeah, we talked about some people just seem to have a calming presence over the team when the ball gets in their hands. Shea Miller is that guy for the Warriors, but it was more than that. I mean, it's just his defense, rebounding, playing with 4 fouls, maturity level, any intangible that you can think of. Smart player. Gives his team what they need, 9 points when they needed it. I mean, well, I have a lot of admiration for the kid, especially every game he plays. He's having to guard somebody taller than he is, and he just does an outstanding job. We've been fond of what he brings to the table for a long time, and just almost overachieves for the body type that he possesses. And,
and you think about it, I mean, he kind of had that collision with Jace Palmer there early in the third quarter. He comes out, Stanberry puts it back to a 2-3-point ball game. He comes back in, Warriors slowly bring it back to a 10-point ball game. Never really kind of relinquished that.
Yeah, and we thought, I thought maybe concussion was in the cards there too. But it's good to see him come back.
Yes.
We've gone on long enough, but I would say this taking nothing away from what Dalton Worrell and Barrett Worrell
and Jace Palmer
did. Zayden Palmer off the bench gave him a lift. Lucas Angle did his job, and it was a good win for the Warriors. Tough to beat somebody 3 times in a season, and the Warriors just did it tonight.
Yeah, and it's really tough to watch them do it twice on your home court as well.
Yep.
So again, tomorrow we will have 4 games for you, starting with the girls' third place game. It will be King City, Worth County tomorrow morning at 9:30, followed by the Worth County North Andrew boys at 11 a.m. The girls' championship. These two teams will meet again, Stanberry and Albany at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon, and then the boys' championship game at 2 o'clock tomorrow between King City and Platte Valley. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here of Albany Stanberry boys basketball. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, and the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. The Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany. B&B Barbecue in Albany. RMI Insurance with locations in Grant City and Stanberry, and RMI Lippincott Insurance in Albany. The City of Albany. Williams Construction. H&B Bank in Stanberry. Fit and Gather on the square in Stanberry. Pineview Manor in Stanberry and Main Street Albany. The Albany Booster Club. The Albany and Stanberry School Districts and the Printer New Shop are located in Albany. For myself, Jared Rolvis, color analyst for the night. Mike Atkins, cameraman for the evening. Brett Williams. So long and good night tonight from Stanberry.